Okay, so I took the hide off of this guy. I took the hide off of that guy and all the meat. I left all of the gut. Most of the meat is cooked now. It's getting to be dark, so I think I'm going to just take all this meat. I'm going to make a few teas, take all this meat back home, and we'll call it an evening. A very successful evening. Welcome back to the Long Dark, my friends. We are here in Timberwolf Mountain. So a couple episodes ago, we escaped. We left Ash Canyon for greener, I guess, still snowy, but greener, figuratively, pastures. Came over to deer clearing, and we bagged several deer. We actually have one more deer still to bag, so we harvested two. We have one more that we actually put an arrow in, and I think we want to find him today. And we also want to find a bear who we also put an arrow in a harrowing late night adventure, I think just last episode. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna explore a little bit more. It's a really beautiful sunny, I think, sunny day. Yep, sunny day, free fire day, but still very cold. It is, I guess, still a little bit early in the morning. There's a couple of, actually, let's go get those. There are a couple of, wow, it's windy out here. Yeah, it's windy out here. So we're gonna grab these two saplings, and by then we'll be freezing, so it'll be time to go back in. Crazy. Yeah, it's just really windy. Oh, look, there's birch here as well. Grab a few sticks while we're out here.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, it's cold here. It is cold. All right, well, that might not have been the smartest thing to do in the world, but, you know, it's a good validation that we don't want to be roaming around at this time with this wind. So let's head back into our little cave base. Hustle over there.
Goddamn freezing.
Nice, warm, windproof cave. Sweet. Yeah, that was cold. Now let's pop these saplings down here. Okay, well, that was cold. So cold, in fact, that we had to run a little. And since it's cold and we had to run, that means warm up nap. So, warm up nap. Getting warm. It is misty now, no longer free fire day. That's okay. I wonder if it's still equally cold. Yeah, it's still pretty cold out there. You can tell if it's 9 degrees in here, you can tell it's cold out there because the warmth at the back of the cave is proportional to the cold at the front of the cave.
Drop any of this gear.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at our gear situation. Oh yeah, let's drop this, for example. We'll be able to pick this back up again when we come get our skins. Anything in here? Nope. What else? Got a bunch of charcoal. We're going to use that. Let's fill up our... See if we refuel our lantern all the way. Yeah. There we go. Looks like all that stuff we want to keep. Oh, look at that. Yeah. We can do a little bit of prep on these things. We can drop these. We can do some prep on the reishi. Probably have a couple coal here. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Alright, so we decided to put, oh, what's that? There.
I could use this.
I could use that. Continue to discover stuff. Okay, let's put one more in here. We decided to put our stuff in here. We'll put this marine flare in there. We decided to put our stuff in there instead of leaving it lying around. So that is, actually we can do that with, we'll just leave it. Okay. So we made some prepared teas and unloaded some of our stuff. It is now early afternoon. It's 12 degrees in here, so it's 3 degrees warmer, so that's something. So let's go. Okay, so we have pretty comprehensively searched around here. So we're going to head back over to where we found that bear. And we are going to look there. Now, when we were in the blizzard, it occurs to me when I saw this burdock, I should have known where I was. So part of the way to play this game well is just don't panic. When you're in a situation, observe, stop, think, figure out where you are, remember the landscape, remember the landmarks. And you'll do fine. You gotta be observant. You gotta remember what you see. So that if it is there's a bunny way over there. So that if it is a very foggy or a very blizzardy day, you can still figure it out. I watched a fun YouTube about a survival expert watching someone play The Long Dark. And she was saying there is no reason you would ever want to go out in a blizzard in reality, and that is true also for the most part in The Long Dark. Nothing up here. I do hear birds though. Where did I hear them? Don't know. Alright, let's grab this reishi. So this has got to be close to where our deer was. And yeah, here it is. Yeah, so that's what she was saying. There's really, you can't track your footprints. Everything gets wiped out. You can get snow blindness. Take the charcoal from that. All of those things are true in real life, I'm sure. But this is a game. Not intended to be 100% accurate. It's intended to be interesting and challenging and fun. And it is all those things in there. The bird's up there. What was my point? My point was that it's true. If you're out in a blizzard, the only good reason to be out in a blizzard is because you got caught out in a blizzard. And you should be
So cold.
finding a place to
I just
safely
need to lay down for a bit.
hunker down as quickly as possible. It looks like I got both my deer and my bear. So let's start with the deer because he's a little bit older. And we have an arrow in him too. Alright, got our arrow back. And let's pop too much of a slope, maybe? That could be an interesting challenge. Okay, let's stick it near the bear then. Alright, we're going to stick it near the bear. I guess we'll start with the bear to get warmed up. And then we'll go hit the deer.
Come on.
So we don't yet have cooking 5, so we'll have to take the meat off the bear. Well, mostly
Thank goodness for that.
we care about the pelt. We're going to be here a while and it's pretty cold, so I'm going to pop a hole on there. Bunch of sticks. Alright, and yeah, we'll drop our teas, get them warm. I'll put them right here. Not a lot of teas. I guess we should make some more. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I took the hide off of this guy, I took the hide off of that guy and all the meat. I left all of the gut. Most of the meat is cooked now. I did do a map. So here's where we are right now, where the fur-limb is, bear carcass, deer carcass. So we came from here around here. So a little bit more mapped, so that's good. 17 minutes left on this, 5 minutes left here. So it's getting to be dark, so I think I'm going to just take all this meat. I'm going to make a few teas, take all this meat back home, and we'll call it an evening. A very successful evening. So let's get to that. Alright, I put on my moose hide satchel. Grab those. Grab all these. With the moose hide satchel, we will be only a little bit heavy, even with all that stuff. I think we got everything.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Nothing's getting left behind, Will. Although, we might just... Yeah, let's just recycle that torch. And then we'll start with this one. Alright, let's head back. So I would call that a successful foray. We went out, we found our bear, we found our deer, we got our arrow back. So I think we are whole now with the arrows, except that one of them broke because it was in poor condition when we shot the bear. So I think at last count we had... I think we had 7 arrows when we got to Deer Clearing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many we have now. Once we get back to the cave, we'll take a look. We should have 6 arrows and 1 arrowhead, I think, by my count. So, hopefully that's what we got. I hear more birds, but I don't know. That sounds like a flyover. Alright, it's getting pretty cold. We are going to head back to our cozy cave, drop off our meat, have dinner, and we're going to sleep. And in the morning, you see that's early night. In the morning we are going to wander around and see what's what. I think from here it's not that hard to summit, so we might actually do that. Oh wait, there we go, grab that rune torch. So yeah, we might actually do that. So, not a huge eventful day, but still a productive day. We got a bear pelt, or hide, I should say. We got another deer hide.
Some place to escape this cold.
And we got 2 saplings. And a bunch of meat. And all we really spent from our stores that are not easily renewable was 1 coal. So, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 of these. 1 for dinner, 1 for breakfast. Head in here. So we'll drop our bear hide here, and deer hide there. Got things curing here. Awesome, cured stuff here. It's looking pretty good here for our little base. Put this down. Let's take a look at the, actually let's take a look at the condition on this. 78%, still pretty good. Alright, put this out. Recycle a couple here. And let's eat. Yeah, we'll eat some of our breakfast right now because we're still hungry. Well, I'll have breakfast in the morning. Drink some water. And sleep. We won't get 10 hours because we're not tired enough, but we'll probably get maybe 6, 5 or 6. yeah, let's take a look and see what kind of night it is. Take a look and see what it looks like by night around here. So we haven't found a wolf out here yet. In prior runs, I have seen wolves here. So I'm pretty sure it can happen. So I think we still need to be careful coming through here, but basically this is a great base. Got a deer spawn, apparently a bear spawn, maybe wolves, there's rabbits. I haven't seen ptarmigans. But yeah, things are feeling pretty good. Actually, you know what we should do? We should go explore this cave, the transition cave. Because I don't think that we did a full job of that. Where is it? It's right around here somewhere. I think we were coming through here trying to catch daylight to bag some deer. And I do not think that we really looked around as much as we probably should have. So yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, we might find some more coal in here. Who knows? Coal would make us whole, since we used one yesterday. Oh, nothing else. There's a torch there too. Oh, there's a coal. Torch to recycle. There's another coal. So already it's been worth it coming over here instead of just passing time. So, you know, we're waiting for tomorrow morning. We could have just passed time and then slept a little more and then called it a night, but this is more fun. We're fresh, we are not tired. It doesn't matter whether it's day or night when you're exploring a cave, so why not? So when you do these caves, it's usually good to kind of hug one of the walls. Here I'm hugging the right wall, looking around. But you can't just blindly do that. You gotta, sometimes you'll go in circles if you do that. So you gotta keep some awareness of where you are, where you come from. Even so, it's not easy to get totally lost in these caves. As long as you have a light source. If you have no light, it's a lot harder. Because you can get stuck on rock. You can think you're going straight, and suddenly you're not going straight anymore. You can think you're headed one way, suddenly you're not headed that way anymore. It's very hard to navigate these caves by feel. So highly, highly recommend always having a good source of light with you. I like the lantern. Lantern's kind of heavy, but it saves matches. It's easy. You can always light it up. More cool. Really looking forward to somehow. I've never found this, but there's this Spelunker's lantern somewhere, and that is supposed to be more fuel efficient. Look at that wolf carcass. Alright. Save some fuel and do this in the dark. But I am going to take... There it is. I'm going to take the hide. I may as well take the gut too. I think it's pretty safe because there's nothing in here. And it's a short hop, skip, and a jump back to my cave once I get back out. And leave the meat though. Turn the light back on. Alright. I don't need another cooking pot, but I guess I'll take it. Just... Okay, this looks like a dead-end room. Yeah, I guess I'll take the cooking pot just because I can leave it in the cave up there instead of leaving it down here where it's completely useless. Alright, well that's one room that I hadn't discovered on my way through here the last time. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Interesting little ledge. Nothing there. I wonder if there's one on the other side too. It's a dead end also? Yeah, also a dead end. Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely worth, you know, I mean, the alternative was to pass time until morning. And we got a wolf pelt and some gut, a bunch of coal. So, yeah, worth it. Somebody said in one of the comments that I forgot my pry bar in Ash Canyon, and that's true. I did forget my pry bar. I also forgot a bunch of other stuff that I left in with the pry bar. So we could go get that right now, actually, if we wanted to. But I think I'm going to leave it because pry bars are not that uncommon. And I don't think I'm going to need one, so this is where we get back to Ash Canyon. So I don't think we're going to need one in Timberwolf Mountain. And I think I already have another one, if I recall correctly, in Mystery Lake. So I might just leave it. I might go back for it. I haven't decided yet. Not going to go right now, though. There's another dead end here. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go right now, though. Right now, I'm going to probably summit Timberwolf Mountain. See what gear's up there. Bring it all back down to the Mountaineer's Hut. And maybe try to get a decent map of Timberwolf Mountain. That'd be good. So lots to do. Lots to do. And so I haven't really thought, you know, a lot of people are doing, you know, the road to 500 days. Yeah, everyone's doing 500 days on Interloper. I think I've already done 500 days on Interloper. I think I have that achievement. I'd have to double check. Actually, let's take a look right now. Stats. No, I haven't. I have not. 370 days, my max. Okay, well, maybe I'll turn this into a 500-day run. Maybe not. We'll see how long we can go. And if it's 500 days, great. And if it's less than that, it's less than that. If it's more than that, it's more than that. And here we are at the exit. Don't need this. Can see quite well without it. Head over to our other cave. Drop this wolf skin. And the gut. And then we'll sleep for a couple hours. And it will be day. I think it's starting to snow. So it's unlikely to be a free fire day, but it does become day. Grab another piece of meat. And head back Did I miss it? There it is right there. Okay. So we'll drop those right there. And let's eat our second piece of meat. Drink some water. And we'll sleep till morning. Alright, looks like morning has broken. 5 degrees in here, so it's going to be god-awful cold out there. Have no meat left in our inventory. What do we leave in here? Miscellaneous stuff. I think we can probably leave more coal here. Leave our wood here. Yeah, that's better. I like being light. Okay, got a bunch of teas. We've got, yeah, looks like we should try to find some leather. If we can find a workshop, we can make rabbit gloves. Tear these down. Use the leather to fix that. And then we'd be in pretty good shape. Everything else is in pretty decent shape here. That's not sorted properly. Oh, we have our work jeans. We can... Oh, I see. Yeah. Not sure how this happened. I want to drop those in there. There we go. All right. We have our these torches to recycle. And we have our jeans to tear down. That'll save us some weight. And let me see, do we have any mending we really want to do? I like to keep everything significant above 80%. These thermal underwear, I don't know, that'll give us 4%, or 0.4. 0.4. This will give us 0.6. That's maybe worth it. This will give us 0.2, 0.2. Repair the socks. I'm going to try again. Yeah, and let's, oh, we have no more cloth. How is that possible? Did we drop a bunch of cloth somewhere? Pretty sure we had some cloth. Okay, well, that probably wasn't too smart. Using our last cloth on repairs versus saving it for... Yep, no cloth in there. Okay. Versus saving it for possible bandages. 9 degrees here, still cold out there. Drink a little water. Let's go see how bad it is. Yeah, pretty cold. Minus 19. At breakfast. Yeah, this is how cold it was basically when we went over to get those 2 saplings. And by the time we got there, we were freezing. So, pretty cold. Let's walk out to the fire and back. See if there's charcoal here. Take it. Okay, still too cold to really do anything. So we're going to wait around in our cave until it gets a little bit warmer. And then we are going to head out. And I think what we're going to do today is summit Timberwolf Mountain. Since we're mostly there, halfway there, I would say. And, yeah, and then from there we will continue. So let's do one quick hour of passing time. A couple hours of sleep. It's getting windy out there, I can hear it. Much warmer in here. Doesn't look windy. Oh, it's just starting to blow. Minus 23. Yeah, that's too cold. Okay, gonna give it a little more time. See how our stuff is doing. Oh, it's coming along. Put this over here so we remember that there's stuff in here. Take the coal from there too, charcoal from there too. Alright, well, let's give it a little bit of a... Yeah, it's been just a super windy day. I mean, I know this is a little bit boring, but I don't have to go. I've got food, I've got matches, I've got wood, I can make water. So, why risk it? Alright, we're gonna make some water. Oh, listen to that. Wind is dying down. Wind is dying down. Finally. I don't know. Still pretty breezy. Let's sleep 1 hour. Because we do have to go up a rope. And if there's no wind, we're gonna go. If there's any visibility at all. Yeah. I think the wind has died down. Okay, we're gonna leave this stuff here. And I'm gonna drink probably the last of my water. We'll have to make some water. Still very cold. Okay. Beautiful though. Beautiful night. Minus 19 beats minus 23, I guess. And we can, yeah, light a torch. That'll give us another 3 degrees of warmth. It's minus 21 still. Okay, well, regardless, I want to go. At least it's not windy. so the torch will work. Grab a few sticks along the way because we are going to make a fire. That's a beautiful night. Really beautiful night. Okay, in the wind shade it's not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna head up Timberwolf Mountain via the sheltered shelf or secluded shelf or whatever it's called. I think it's called secluded shelf. So from Deer Clearing, which is where we've been spending our time, we just head up in the general direction of where our deer and bear carcasses were. We don't want to pick up too much stuff because if we are heavy, we won't be able to go up the rope. You can always drop a few things between here and there. Plus we're probably going to light a fire to get warm.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
You can make some water too. So, yeah, so we're going to keep going along here. Yeah, let's light a fire right here. Right where our last one was. Pop a coal in there. Make a little bit of water. I have both pots. I forgot to drop one of the pots. Well, it is a beautiful night. Sitting here by the fire, making some water, warming up. Life's pretty good. Alright, we got a few torches. We are going to want more. So I'm gonna put another bit of water on and we'll take some torches. So before we do all that, how many torches can we take? We can take 13 before we get to 0 degrees, and we can take 2 hours, 6 minutes, but we need about 30 minutes for this. So call it an hour and a half, that's what, 90 minutes, we can take 9. So we'll take about 9-ish. Alright, looks like it's getting windy. So we're going to take our rose hips. I'm going to put those in our flask. We're going to take our other teas. Leave a pot here. Alright, and it's probably too windy for a torch. Let's try anyway. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Might burn out, but we'll see. And probably I should have brought a piece of meat or two, actually. Ooh, one of my tomato soups. Yeah, that would have been smarter. There's that bear. Oh, here's his cave. Look at that. Here's his cave. I wonder if it's warm in here. No, it is not. Alright, so, poor guy. He came back to his cave and he died, but at least he died at home. There's that deer. Okay, now to get to there, we are going to cut back here. Sometimes there's wolves up here. So right after the bear cave, we're going to cut left. And then we're going to go along here, and I think we're going to end up being a little bit cold if we don't drink soon. Let's drink. Wow. How come that didn't warm us up?
I'm freezing.
I think we drank the wrong one. That one was not. Let's drink one more. We drank one that was not, warm, so that's too bad, but sometimes happens. Okay. Now we go this way, along here, and so far, there's a lot of wind chill. It's very cold, but so far our torch seems to be okay. Even in the wind shade, it's quite cold. Alright, gonna swap out our torch here. And this is where we're going. We're gonna climb up here. So just to preserve our fatigue, we're gonna put on our crampons. Oh, there goes our torch. Alrighty. Getting tired, getting cold. But here we are on Secluded Shelf. And so let's take a quick look around. Just to see if there's anything we need to harvest from here. Like a
Can't feel my hands.
sapling or something like that. I don't see one. And then over here there is a cave. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alright. So here we're in a cave system.
Too cold to think.
And, I think let's, actually we can leave our crampons on because we're going to use them again tomorrow morning. Light this guy up. So hopefully we'll find some food here. We should have probably brought a little bit of our meat. It was probably a mistake. That was probably a mistake. But there might be something good in here. We'll see. There's definitely going to be some sort of food up top. And so we can always eat some cattails between now and then if necessary. But, yeah. Do the left wall or the right wall? Just do the right wall for now. Usually there's coal in these pillar rooms, but I don't see any. I don't see anything here. There's our guy. Okay. Let's go this way and see if it comes back to... This is where we would have been had we done the left wall. That way we can say we've done that. Okay, there's a little passage there. Okay. Alright, I think I know how this works. Yeah, I think I know how this works. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure I know how this works. Alright. We're gonna go back in there. Sorry, I do think I might have missed a little spot, so let's go look here. A lot of these rooms look the same. Any food?
Could end up being useful.
Huh. Real dressing your kill. It's been a while since I've had something to read. Alright, nothing over here. Okay. I do think there was one more area that I had not explored before I go through that little nook and cranny. So let's go back there and see. And it's this way. Or does this lead back out the way I came in? Oh, that leads back out the way I came in. Okay. Alrighty. Good. So this is a tricky cave because if you go around to the left, you might miss the little opening you're supposed to crawl through. If you go around to the right, it's just a big circular cave with no exit. But in here, if you recall, there was this little passage. So you can see it coming from this direction. But if you were coming from this direction, say you were coming from this direction, you might miss it. See what I mean? You might miss it. Anyway, either way, it's here. This is where we're going. So crawl through there. And I think this should be close to the exit. I don't think it's a much bigger cave than that, but we'll find out.
This'll come in handy.
It will, most likely. I will burn it. All right. Yeah, so we should be pretty close to the exit here. Just check out this room, see if there's any hole. No, I don't see any. Alright, and we are a little bit heavy, but I think it's probably mostly maybe because we're tired. Okay, and here is the exit to this cave. It's bright enough in here to see. Bright enough. Alright, so we're going to head out of here. Yeah. Should we sleep here or should we just go for it? Let's decide that next episode. I'm going to head back into this cave. That'll give us a bit of a save point. And so here we are in the cave. And yeah, next episode we're going to summit. So either we are going to sleep here, which will require us to eat all of our cattails, most likely, or we're going to go for it even though we are exhausted and see how that goes. But we will decide that in the next episode. If you like this episode, give us a like. If you want to see when these episodes drop, which have been Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays lately, but which may be on a little more of an irregular schedule from now on, as I am doing a little bit of traveling. If you want to know when they drop, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on what we should do, where we should go, things I missed, or things you like, or things you'd like to see, hit us up with a comment. Always happy to get those comments and answer them. So, next episode we will summit, and we will see you there.